The best thing I've done all week was ride a Vespa through the Tuscany Hills.
Yeah, you got your
it was
Lizzie
so
McGuire
sick.
on.
It was so sick.
Well, I didn't get my Lizzie McGuire on. He did. Because the way it worked is you do the Vespa tour, which we didn't actually even plan to do. We were supposed to do like a Jeep off-roading wine tour, but the guy was like, do Vespas, more fun. We're like, okay, we'll do Vespas.
You're like, okay, Luca Brazzi, I will.
And so what they do is they line
He was
everybody
Serbian,
up.
so that wasn't his name.
They line everybody up, and they go, okay, we're going to test to see if you know how to ride a Vespa. We're going to have
They
you
hood
go
check you?
in a circle twice. They're going to chump check, and if you pass it, I'll let you ride, because you have to ride on the streets,
shit
like with
was
other
so
cars.
funny.
Yeah,
And the roads are narrow. Like, they're two-way roads, but they don't feel like that. And
It's a death trap.
yeah. And so he lines us all up. He puts us in front, and he says, who has experience? Me, I really want to ride. So I'm like, my actual experience is I rode my cousin's Vespa, and I crashed 10 years ago.
Okay.
You had an
That's-
experience.
So I did have experience.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
did.
great.
We're experienced.
Wasn't great. So he lines us all up. He's like, all right, experienced one's up first. Aiden goes up, nails it. Sid goes up, nails it. I go up. I do great. I nail it. I play video games. I know how to do it. Cutie's like, I do this all the time. She goes up, kind of chokes the bag, but it's chill because she has to ride behind me. And then there's this girl who's from Austin, Texas, who's the guy named Queen. I guess like because she was like being very like she liked pink. She like wanted
Oh, the Serbian guy
The
was
Serbian
like,
guy was
you're queen now.
Queenie. What
Yeah.
you ride Vespa?
Princesa.
Princesa.
Her name was Quinn.
Oh,
Her name
that-
was Quinn. That's
okay,
why.
that makes
That
way
is
more sense.
so fucking funny that you just thought he was calling her queen.
Yeah.
Well,
her name was Quinn.
He was
That's why
very
she was saying
intentionally doing Queen as well.
that. He was saying that.
But I guess he was also calling Aiden Ethan. So
He called me Ethan the first like 3 times he said my name, which is really funny because it's just my brother's
yeah,
name.
your little
so.
brother
If he
just
called you,
twitches
if he
somewhere.
called you Eamon, I would have lost my fucking
Eamon.
mind.
Eamon.
and so
Eamon.
that girl Quinn doesn't pass the test, and everyone needs to be partnered up. And there's like 6 people who can ride, and then 6 people who can't, who need to be passengers. And then this girl's like, they're like, maybe go inside, like you can't ride. And then Cutie goes, she can ride with Aiden. Volunteers Aiden.
Oh, matchmaking.
And you know Aiden, he's like, yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I can give you.
I'm a guy in a Muppet movie. Who's the human? Okay.
Maybe we'll give
Aiden
it a
goes,
shot.
Guys
I
are such
kind of wanted to
pricks.
ride alone, so I was thinking maybe I ride and then I come back and then you can ride without all of us. Is that fine with you? Well, I wouldn't care if I was doing it alone. Like that's fine with me.
I just don't understand why you think it's like, look, okay, it's fine. I get it. And see,
You know what I hate about this? You know what I hate about this is I actually do. I'm like meeting someone like this in this setting. I'm so different from that.
No, he's the sweetest man alive. He's literally Lizzie
and
McGuire
and,
movie.
and that's why it hurts us.
That's fair.
We want to be treated like you're meeting Queen.
I want to be treated like you want to fuck me.
Fuck me, Aiden.
that
I want you to treat-
that actually is the
I want you to
difference.
treat me
Something-
like you treat
that
our
actually
fans.
is the
Something that I said
difference.
before we started rolling was I wish I could clone Aiden and then I could separate his bisexual personality into a straight Aiden and a Gaiden. And
Oh.
then I could hang out with both of them and see which one I like more.
Yeah.
Zipper 2 was earlier. She was like, I want to hang out with Gaiman.
Gaming.
It's homophobic because you like the straight one more.
Yeah, it kind of is,
I
right?
think the Gaiden is Aiden when he's drunk, and then
Yeah.
straight Aiden is when he's completely sober. I think
Matt
So,
Seb can testify to that.
straight Aiden when he's drunk just cries.
Gaiman is more fun but less eloquent.
You think so?
Yeah,
So you think your straight version is more articulate?
absolutely.
Interesting.
And so we're riding these Vespas.
Mhm.
Aiden's a few in front of us, and me and Cutie are on the same one because she didn't get the ride. She had to be a passenger. And we're talking. I'm like, this girl's like the worst pick for Aiden because she was like pretty, like she was a fine girl. Like there's nothing wrong with her, but she was like pretty loud. She was like outspoken, and like she would say like some things that are like, that doesn't really feel like Aiden's vibe.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what would she say? I wasn't there for this.
It was just like was it her? It was like they
I
just like,
think that Italians lay eggs. I don't know why. Is that like a problem? I think I've seen it
I
happen.
saw an Italian lay an egg.
She
I
didn't
saw
say
it.
something that far off. She was like, she said something when we met Francesco that was like, I thought we were in Asia or something like that. She made like a joke like that.
Oh,
Nothing crazy. She said something, but she
somehow
like
missed all of
she
this.
grabbed a random bottle of wine. And the
Austin
guy
is
was like,
much
"Oh, you
weirder
can't grab."
than
She's
this.
like, just like a little bit.
She's like an obnoxious like prick.
She was just a tourist that
Like a pain in the ass,
No,
like
I-
dude.
I don't want this to ever hit her, and then you say that. But I
Sounds
thought
like an asshole.
Aiden would hate it, and the Q was like, "No, he'll love it." We land to like this photo op spot. We talk to Aiden inside, and Aiden's like, "She's like really great. I got her number. Like we might go to the bars later."
Just
And I was
Hold on. So
shocked.
I'm
Aiden's working
making my
overtime out
judgment
here.
call only off of the conversation we had on the Vespa because I missed this context.
Did you have great
before.
conversation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did she bring up the egg thing?
Well, yeah, but obviously it was.
But I agreed. So
Yeah.